And yet another sale. Yes, the days are shorter and the fall or autumn is here, bringing so many amazing indie games at great discounts. Today I selected 15 games in total, and of course this is the first video of the sale, so today I will show you the games that are really worth considering. Stay tuned for another video that I will upload later this week, where I will show you the best deals of the sale. So without further ado, let me show you what we've got in store. Let's start the list with a game I recently played. This is Erenshor, and if you are like me and really like MMORPGs but don't have much time to play, then this one is perfect for you. When I was a kid, I've always wanted a game that would feel like an MMORPG with its systems and gameplay but single player. I always loved MMOs and I've played lots of WoW knockoffs, Metin 2, Tibia, Margonem and many other MMORPGs that I really loved. Now, I still play some of them. The Elder Scrolls Online is the closest one I play regularly, but I often struggle with finding people to play games like this with, because I don't have much time. I can't spend hours and hours daily playing or being ready at every hour of the day to do some raids and so on. Erenshor lets you play as you would in your typical MMORPG, but every player you see on the map is a simulated player, an NPC designed to act like a real player. I love this game. There is so much to do and discover. Try it for yourself. It's still in strong early access phase, but the game is regularly updated and new things are added. Recently we've got a new zone, a brand new class and a whole lot of reworks, and everything is made by one person. Congrats. The game is amazing. Try it. Schedule 1 is a game that conquered March, leaving nothing but dust behind. You are a small-time drug dealer with no cash, no product and no connections. Your job is to build your drug empire from the ground up and contend against law enforcement and deadly cartels. So there you go, your little Heisenberg. Produce a range of drugs to satisfy customers, each one with its own unique production process. Discover special recipes, walk, skate or drive through town and find customers, expand and purchase new properties, hire employees and deal with the dangers this world throws at you. You can, of course, also play this game in co-op mode. This game is just sick. There's tons of fun stuff to do and it's cheap as hell. I recently finally finished watching Breaking Bad, so I'm in the mood to play this game. And I must say, even though it looks really simple, it's one hell of a fun time. Now, To the Moon is a game I recommend with all my heart. This is a game I played and covered on my channel many years ago when I was in Let's Play mode back then. This is a heavily story-focused game with a really classic RPG Maker pixel art style and a really great story. This game lets you experience an end to a person, and how much dreams and memories are important, how life can turn around, how important some things are in your life. I don't want to spoil anything, so I'm really careful right now. This is a game that offers an experience you rarely find in any game. To the Moon and Finding Paradise left me in tears for a good hour or so, like really. And I'm not really a soft person. I love this series and I can recommend it to you anytime. Also, try A Bird Story and Finding Paradise. Next on our list is Atomicrops. If you are a fan of Stardew Valley and enjoy a good challenge, then this game is definitely worth checking out. The game is a post-apocalyptic farming simulator with roguelite elements, where you play as a farmer trying to survive in a world overrun by mutants. In Atomicrops, you will need to grow crops, fight off mutant creatures, and explore the dangerous wasteland in search of resources. The game features a day and night cycle that affects gameplay and farming, with nighttime being when the mutant hordes attack. This is one of the most interesting, challenging and fun games to play, so if you haven't already, I highly suggest picking this one up. Yes, Your Grace is already a well-known title. This game is one of the best kingdom management games ever made. If you are not familiar with the idea, this game is about managing your kingdom. Our job will be to make alliances, support our loved ones, make crucial decisions that will shape our story, manage resources and lead our men in epic battles. The pixel art is amazing, it looks just beautiful. This game is a must-play, to be honest. If you want to step into the shoes of a monarch and brave the difficulties of managing your kingdom, taking care of politics and trying to be a good ruler. This one you probably already know, and it's a retro style inspired game. It's like GTA 102, but the thing is, it's not exactly a retro game. But it feels like one thanks to the graphical style, soundtrack and the time it is set in. The setting is an alternative 90s Miami, where a mysterious anti-hero goes on a murderous rampage against the shady underworld. Your job is to dash through buildings, rooms and hallways constantly outnumbered by vicious enemies and put in impossible situations. You have to do everything you can to get out alive and leave as few enemies as you can. This is your sequel to a brutal, fast and arcade style game with a lot of violence and gore, and this time, double it. If you like this type of gameplay, then I'm sure you will love it. And also, as a small bonus, there is still the first Hotline Miami on sale too. Moonlighter is a fast-paced role-playing game with roguelite features that follows Will, a brave shopkeeper who aspires to be a hero. The game is set in Rinoka, a commercial village built near an archaeological site where ancient gates were discovered. You are in charge of conducting business in Rinoka, which involves setting prices, keeping gold reserves, hiring assistants and remodeling the shop. Players must be wary of dishonest individuals who may attempt to steal their valued products while trading. The combat system is quite challenging. It requires you to learn and get used to different types of weapons, precise timing and understanding of opponents and the surroundings. Moonlighter also has a crafting and enchanting system which allows you to interact with villagers and create new weapons, armor and equipment. The game has an inventory system that somehow forces you to make good decisions about what you bring home to sell or to keep for yourself. Now this title is very special to me. Beholder is a game where you play as a landlord in a totalitarian country. It offers a unique freedom of choice, allowing you to do what you want, and that freedom is very important. This game tells the story of lives, of people and of family. You will spy on your residents, install spying devices and sometimes even frame someone, but do you want to? You know, you must do something because otherwise you will get in trouble. The choices you make will influence the outcome of various events. You will see how your life, as well as the lives of others, changes based on your decisions. So be careful and thoughtful, considering the impact on someone else and your family. This game is about making hard choices and dealing with hard outcomes. Now a game that is actually different but one of the best in the genre. This is a game from Polish developer 11-bit Studios, known for Frostpunk and many other amazing games. With Frostpunk 2 being around for some time now, you still have the great opportunity to try out the first game if you haven't heard about it or somehow missed it. This harsh and brutal economy management game and city builder takes us to a completely frozen world where people develop steam-powered technology to oppose overwhelming cold. We will face the task of building the last city on Earth and doing whatever is necessary for our community to survive as long as we can. Optimization and resource management are the most important tasks and often clash with hard decisions. We will establish our own laws to regulate the existence of our growing society, deciding the working routines, healthcare, food provision and so on. We have to keep them busy, happy, healthy, safe and fed. And it is not as easy as it sounds. We will also develop new technologies, react to current events, explore the Frostland and make hard decisions. This game is truly amazing and I consider it one of the best resource management and city builder games of all time. You actually have to experience the beauty and the challenge of this game. And I will leave you with these words. Will you take up the challenge? Haunted and alone, you will find yourself drawn into the center of a dark project. This dark narrative-driven platformer combines intense action with challenging puzzles. Inside, developed by the same creators as LIMBO, offers a similar captivating experience, and this game is very interesting and dark. If you've played LIMBO before or games like Little Nightmares, you will get the feeling. It's hard to describe inside because it's a game you simply have to play. You move forward, probably die a lot, and keep moving as quick as you can. You will be surprised by what this game has to offer, so if you're looking for a quite short but very memorable experience, trust me and play this game. This is one of the most interesting sandbox survival games out there. There is you, an island, mad deers, and a great adventure. This title lets you explore and uncover the secrets of your new island. You will hunt or be hunted, get quests and adventure in a procedurally generated world. You can play this game with friends or hire a handful of monkeys to do your job while you craft, fight and find loot. This game is really amazing, with beautiful art and a lot of creative ideas. You can just explore and chill, build your ultimate base, or give swords to monkeys, so they will chop everything in your way for some bananas. Great game, really. Next up is Slime Rancher with a great deal. This game is a cozy sandbox where you catch slimes. You will collect colorful slimes, grow crops, harvest resources and explore the untamed wilds. Each slime you catch is different and requires specific food, so you will need to grow crops like carrots, for example, or raise chicken-like creatures to feed your slimes. In return, they will grow, reproduce and create resources. This is one of the best relaxing games to play, and if you are an achievement hunter, it's great for 100% it, as it doesn't take much time to do so. A fantastic deal at a very low price for what's already considered a classic in cozy gaming. I think Limbo is a game I don't have to explain to anyone. It is a puzzle-focused platformer in which we play as a boy in search of his sister. We will explore and go through mysterious dark lands trying to find our sister and, in the meantime, survive. This game is one of my favorite games and you would be surprised how dark and challenging it is. I was surprised how detailed the depths are and how hard some puzzles are. I spent a fair amount of time trying to solve some of them, and there is also hidden content to play through if you are a completionist. This game is a great experience and I think you should try it. It is already a classic and it's cheap, so yeah, I really recommend it. This game you probably know. You will lead a crew of steam-driven pirates in a series of epic tactical shootouts. This is a turn-based game in which you will strategically aim your guns to create insane bouncing skill shots to destroy your enemies. This is all about skill, so no lucky shots. The procedurally generated world ensures that every time you'll have to think again and actually learn how to shoot. This game is something special. The setting is so good, and I mean post-apocalyptic western with bots riding each other's spaceships. And before we jump to spot number 1, I've prepared 5 additional games as honorable mentions. This is a fast-paced action roguelike space shooter. If you like space games, action and shooting enemy spaceships, then this is something just for you. The visuals are great, the audio is awesome and the story is solid. This is a challenging journey through an ever-changing, beautifully crafted universe. Your skills, experience and talent will shine through and be tested as you continuously piece together puzzles of your existence. Each run will be totally different, with new situations and events. You will fight enemies with a wide array of weapons and devices, collect and mine valuable resources to craft or repair your ship systems, loot blueprints and hunt for exotic weaponry and equipment. Explore and survive vast procedurally generated levels with hidden dangers and treasures. This is a true gem if you are into space games, and there is also a DLC which is not mandatory but great to have. And that's everything for today. I really hope you liked this video and found some great new games to play. Tell me in the comments what games are you grabbing. I would love to hear what you're planning to play. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to stay up to date with great new indie games and new releases. And I will see you in another video later this week. Thank you all for watching and bye.